Hey Hilda, you are better than me, woman, because I wish anger wasn't in my blueprint, but the more I learn about how great this deception is, the more infuriated I am that my praise, my worship, my trust, my faith was betrayed in a lot of ways. Um, they literally stole our faith, and it was systematic, it was calculated, and once you start to see the big picture of what all was done, it's gonna blow your hair back. I can't say it enough. It's so calculating. So you ask the question, how can all these fivefold ministry gifts, how can they be called but not know? Well, I'm one of them. And I've been walking with the Father for 25 years in a deep study. I have been in a graduate level study for a very, very long time. And it wasn't until last March that I started hearing the Father talk to me. And this is last March, not this March. And I started studying it out. And I was really, really amazed at how deeply woven this deception has been into the fabric of humanity. So they were deceived. We were all deceived, and it was intentional. But what hurts me the most is, yes, they won't see it, but the Father even said it. Like, he told us that there's going to be people who will hold on to their religion, thinking they're holding on to Him because they have been that programmed. And I was one of them. You know, I prayed and praised and sang. I was in the choir for years, and you know, and I've been teaching. I wrote 2 books with those names all through them. And so I could see how we can be so focused on loving the Father and lifting Him up based on what we've been taught and what our tradition tells us, that we can totally miss it. So I have compassion for them, but right now we don't have time to play games. We literally have to get clear about whose side we're on and get on that side, because there's only one side that's going to win, and that's just the truth. So right now we get to pray for those people, praying in the Father's name, in Yahuwah's name, and watch the chains fall off. Watch the scales fall from their eyes. Watch them see the error in their ways. Watch them struggle through the challenge of changing the language, changing the way that they worship, and changing the music. I even had to go so far. I was like, every time I listened to a song, it just sent chills through my body, like, oh my gosh. And then when I share it with people, they get mad, like angry, like, how dare you tell me that? You shouldn't have told me that. I've been following Him all this time and all my life. Why would I need to change now? Well, because He's drawing a line in the sand. He's separating the sheep from the goat, the wheat from the tares. It's a separation going on. Along with everything else, prophecy is showing us right now that this thing is winding up. We are watching it literally, politically. Come on now. You can see it. We can't unsee it. So this is a clarion call for the body of believers, and it's to help us recognize that we've been called to a greater purpose, and now we get to shed the stuff that's been holding us back. And one of the things that's been holding us back is holding on to a name that's not His name. So I'm right there with you. I'm even, actually, I haven't shared this part, but you guys have probably been listening to my new song. The Father has given me music because I can't listen to the music anymore. I can't stand to listen to it, although it's embedded in me. There's so many songs, and you know, like I said, I'm a psalmist. I'd be on the choir, on the praise team, working it out. But I realized that that's not lifting up the name. So there's some songs that I've come up with. Actually, I didn't come up with them. The Father poured them through me. And it's what we call music with a message. And the first song that I'm releasing is called In His Name. And if you haven't heard it yet, take a listen to it. It's powerful. And there's a lot more coming. So just sit tight. This is a journey. Buckle up. He intends for us to repair the breach in our spiritual foundation and take everyone who is called to this purpose, everyone who has ears to hear and eyes to see, let them hear and let them see, so that we can go on and do what we've been created here and put here to do. We were called for such a time as this. So it's time for us to know who we were called by. Thank you so much for your comments. Take good care. Get your truth bookmark so we can go deeper. Bye-bye.